Hey, morning. So just starting this video by showing that I'm gonna use a rental bike today. And yeah, basically with this occasion you'll see my full setup. It's just a mobile phone stand, whatever 10 euro I bought, and I bought a microphone like you can attach next to your mouth, next to your neck, like a lavalier with some wind protection like this basically. So yeah, let me just get on the bicycle and then I'll try and explain why this intro. Yeah, you might see a bit of the backpack while I'm riding just because... Wait. Houston, we have a problem. Okay, that's good. It's good. Oh, rental bikes are so good, said nobody ever. Yeah, you see a bit of the backpack, but yeah, life's like that. Okay. So, what I want to say, basically, yeah, I'm doing this, it's because this video thing, just because it's something I like doing, but not necessarily, I don't think that I'm necessarily good at it, you know? So, the point is, try and find something you like doing and just do it. It doesn't need to cost you a lot of money, you don't necessarily need to be super good at it. Just do it because it makes you happy, you know. I like doing this and it makes me happy. So bottom line is, you don't need to be good at your hobbies. Your hobbies are there just because you enjoy the activity. Now, not sure what the name of this video is going to be, but I wanted to talk about what it takes to be happy. I mean, my point of view on it, it's not an easy topic. But to discuss it, let me just pass this section and get on the open road. Hopefully my backpack doesn't fall off from this basket. Okay, now we're good. So yeah, basically I wanted to talk to you about happiness, and being happy is not easy. It's unwillingly or unknowingly, we strive, we aim for this during our whole life. We just want to be happy. Maybe we go through depression, anxiety, and a lot of reasons that don't allow us to be happy. So first, let me try and explain what won't make you happy. There's this saying first that money doesn't bring happiness, but that's subjective because yeah, if you're super rich and your focus is just buying more things, being richer won't necessarily make you happier. But if you're homeless, living on the street without a roof over your head, without food, having some money for sure will make you happy. So yeah, it's subjective. Even if, as I said before, it helps with your hobbies, money can bring some happiness, some temporary happiness, because buying things is usually not a solution and doesn't fill a void that some of us might have inside. So while money doesn't bring happiness per se, it surely does help. What we rely on unknowingly, just from a small age, is external validation, and we kind of equivalate external validation with happiness. I mean, when you're a child, if your parents acknowledge what you did, they say, good job, son, daughter, of course, you will see that kid always be happy, be joyful, because his parents congratulated him. As you grow, this evolves into looking for validation from your peers, from people like in the same group, same age as you. And the more you focus on this external validation, the unhappier you will be. Because it's impossible to make everybody else happy, you know, to get the validation from everybody else. So some people will not agree with what you're doing, some people will dislike it, and because you're so hung up on getting this external validation, you'll try and make everybody accept you and everybody be happy with what you're doing. But that's literally impossible. And external validation is not the way to go to achieve happiness from my point of view, because let's say even online, I'm doing this content now, some people will dislike it, somebody is going to write maybe some mean thing there, and they disliked it, they wrote a mean thing, and they go on with their day. They continue because they disliked it, they're not going to think twice about it, it's out of their memory, out of their mind. They're going to continue being the same person and living their life. But if I focus on that external validation, I read that negative comment, then maybe at night I'm going to think, man, that guy didn't like it. Why didn't he like it? Why didn't I make him happy? What should I change about me? How can I improve my life? I'm going to struggle sleeping, struggle with what I'm doing, maybe not do it anymore because people don't like it. And focusing on that just hurts myself. I mean, that person is already over it. It's going on with their life, as I said. So focusing on the negative feedback just hurts yourself, gets you stuck in your own head. It doesn't allow you to move forward and to progress. The most you can do, the best you can take out of negative feedback is to try and build it into constructive criticism. I have a saying, I don't know if it's a saying all over the world, but it's a kick in the ass, it's still a step forward. So try and see the positive in the bad thing. If you got fired from your job, if you got kicked out of whatever team you're playing in, doesn't matter, it's an opportunity, you have a bit more free time to look for something else you're good at. And stop focusing why necessarily you lost, or like I said, take it as constructive criticism and try and improve it. But don't lose sleep over it. So external validation doesn't really work to keep you happy long term, because as soon as you get some negative feedback, that will be also your main point of focus. So that doesn't work, okay? What else people do to be happy? Something I said in the beginning, buy things. You start buying things just because, again, maybe your peers have it. They have this specific mobile phone, this specific bicycle, this specific brand of shoes. And of course, when they bought it as well to get external validation. And when somebody asks them about it, they're going to say, yeah, man, it's great, it's amazing, I bought this and it's the best thing I could have spent my money on. And you see them smiling, and you want to smile as well. You want to be happy as well, so you're going to spend money. And the problem is, even if you're not happy with your purchase, even if you're not happy with what you bought, you're still going to smile. And it's going to perpetuate it into other people. Like, going back to social media as well, if you see an online post with somebody smiling, being at a party, short 10-second video, 1-minute video, whatever, our minds will immediately think, yeah, this is this person's whole life, whole day. Look how happy they are. Their life is amazing. My life is not so amazing. But nobody will put online their problems or put like, hey, I'm having, oh, there are people like that, but not so much, and that's not the content that gets promoted to you online. So it creates a fake image that everybody else is already happy, you're just not happy yourself yet. But that's not actually true. You can put the same picture, force a smile, force a jumping around, the laughter, background music, make other people think you're happy when you're not, and it just perpetuates this thing. You're going to get some likes, some smiles, some hearts, whatever your platform gives you. And again, this goes back just to the external validation part of things that gives you happy. But you're not actually happy because you faked that online post, right? So it's not true happiness. So, money, buying things won't help you because it's shallow and it's never going to be enough. You're always going to need to buy something new because things expire, and that's not a solution. Then, some people, to be happy, try and achieve the look of the popular people, of the appreciated people. Either maybe it's a band, or it's in your school, at your work, who's more appreciated. You're going to try and dress and look like them to get appreciation. Maybe get the tattoo, or the tattoo that you think is going to make you look cool, badass. Girls, boys will going to like you because, man, that's such an amazing tattoo. Or the hairdo, or the piercing, or whatever. But again, it comes back, it's just external validation. And again, not everybody's going to like it. You're going to get some hate from it. And it's not going to work. Don't change yourself, and especially don't do any permanent changes like tattoos and stuff like that to support what band is trending now, or whatever is your favorite performer or football player or whatever. Don't do something like that, because things change really fast. I mean, think 10 years ago, what kind of look was trending, what kind of clothing style was trending, what kind of hairdo was trending, and stuff like that. Now it's no longer cool. So if you try, it's all changing with time. So don't do a permanent change to your body just to try and mimic what people are doing today, because tomorrow it's not going to be valid or relevant anymore. So doing stuff to your body doesn't bring you happiness, just because of that same point of external validation, and things are transitory, so don't make it permanent. Now, my point of view, what brings you happiness? What brings you happiness goes back to the beginning of this video. Internal validation. You need to appreciate what you already have, and appreciate what you yourself are doing. Find something that you like doing that makes you happy, and do that thing. Like I said, you don't need to be good at it. If you become like a player for some game, whatever, rugby, football, you don't need to be the best player. Just because you play it should bring you some happiness, and keep playing. If it doesn't bring you happiness, stop. Try things to see what actually makes you happy and what doesn't. I like cycling, and I actually like doing these videos, even if it's like no production team, no budget into it, just my mobile phone. And yeah, I spent a few bucks, bought a phone holder. Yeah, I like doing it. I'm happy when I do this. I'm happy when I do this recording. So I'm trying to do what I preach. So basically, I try and look for internal validation. Try and be a person you would be happy with yourself. Be the person you would like to be, not the person that other people would like you to be. And if you find a thing that you like doing, keep at it, make a profession out of it if you can. So because working it's complicated, but if you can get a profession out of something you like to do, that will make life easier. This is where I need to park the bicycle, the rental bike. But let me finish up what I was saying. Let's keep a look on this roundabout while I talk, so maybe you have some sort of a view of traffic. So I was saying, yeah, do what you like to do, try and appreciate what you have. Basically, every day, write down 3 things that are not external validation that made you happy. Keep that on the list every day. Even if someday it repeats, write it down. Try and focus on what makes you happy from what you did. You know, be happy as a result of your own action, not of a result of somebody else's actions. So if you cooked something today that made you happy, yeah, wrote it down. I prepared this, I ate it, and I was fairly happy. Or if you went for a run, for a jog, physical exercise makes a lot of people happy. Just biology, endorphins makes you happy. So try that. That brings you happiness. Write it down and keep doing it. Maybe you'll become a personal trainer. Maybe you'll become a performance athlete. I don't know. So keep a list of things that only you can control, are not under the control of somebody else, and make you happy. Focus on those. And yeah, it's not going to be easy. Even if somebody tells you this is the key to happiness, it's not going to be easy to follow it. There's no easy way for it. But yeah, give it a try, see if it works for you. If not, look for somebody else's feedback. Maybe my solution isn't a solution. I'm not saying it is. It just works for me. Hopefully it works for you as well, yeah? Take care of yourself and try and be happy.